Hey everybody, it's Jeff, the laid back retro gamer. I guess I got a bit of the YouTube bug. I have another video to follow up my other shout out video that I just put up about a day or two ago. Um, this video was pretty much intended to be a video response for the 80's tag that's going around. I was 80's tagged by my good friend Tyrone, which is Radicus. But before I do that, I have two other shoutouts to make that actually I was thinking about them before I made the other shoutout video, but I wasn't sure because it was people I've just been relatively newly talking to. So I'm gonna put everybody in the sidebar again. There's just 3 people. Let me just get through this quick and then onto the 80's tag. I figure if I just do the 80's tag and then the shoutouts that not too many people would stick around. So I guess that's my marketing idea on how to promote my video. But anyway, the first person, of course, will be Tyrone, which is Radicus. He has a fantastic channel. I just appreciate the opportunity for him tagging me to do the 80's tag. There's about 5 questions for that. Yeah, I mean, if you don't know him, please go head over. I know this is probably like my second or third shout out to him, but I can't say enough about the guy. It's just he's got such a great channel, and he's just so nice to talk to, and he's a really easygoing person, just like myself. I mean, anybody can approach me, and I'll talk to them, and that's fine. I mean, I'm the laid-back retro gamer, right? That's me. The second person is a brand new friend of his that he had met here on YouTube, and is easily becoming a good friend of mine. I'm not going to mention his first name, just due to the fact, because how you need some privacy on YouTube and stuff, and not a lot of people know him yet, and, maybe once he's comfortable, he'll let everybody know that, but, his channel name is called Danks. It's Dankss, and, to me, he's something like Luke Morse 1. Like, he usually gets a lot of different broken systems from like garage sale type of thing that a friend of his runs, and he fixes the stuff for the guy, and then like the guy hooks him up with some free stuff every now and then for doing that, and it's pretty cool. Like he has this really awesome condo that he lives in, and there's a 2-part tour there. Like the whole condo is basically a gaming area. It's very cool. And he just like with the repair videos, and he does some shout outs sometimes, and just a real easygoing guy, very friendly, and him and Radicus have hung out because they're both in the New Jersey area there. I mean, I'm all the way out here on eastern Long Island in New York, but maybe something will happen and in the works, and I might be able to hang out with those guys too. It would be cool to make a video together. Thirdly, I know I need to speed this up a little bit. Is one last shout out. This kid, he's pretty much like a younger dude, but he's just starting out here on YouTube. I think he has about 6 or 7 videos up, but each one of those is real quality stuff. His channel name is Zackets X. I'll put all the links in the sidebar there, and then my answers probably to the 80's tag questions along with that, or I'll just like put the questions in the sidebar too, so you guys can follow along. For those of you playing at home, I guess you could say, right? But yeah, so this kid, man, he's got like some really good stuff on there. He just did a TMNT review for one of the Wii games. He did a look back at the original NES. He does like some top 10s and things like that for different consoles. He actually mentioned me in a shout out, which was really cool. I know there's probably a couple of you guys that watch my videos that might even be in his shout out and don't know about it, because he's relatively new. So please go over there. The channel name again is Zackets X. But yeah, so now on to my 80's tag response. Thank you once again, Radicus. The first question of the 5 is, what is your favorite 80's TV show? For me, it's the A-Team. Basically, that was a hard one. It's kind of almost like a tie between the A-Team and MacGyver. I used to like a lot of those real like action-packed shows, and like they held your interest and stuff even today, and they were just ahead of its time for what they were, doing back then, and early to mid 80's, even part of the late 80's. But yeah, I mean the A-Team, I know they have a lot of that stuff on DVD and stuff. But yeah, I mean that'd be cool. I might even pick one of the seasons up. The second question is, what is your favorite 80's movie? This was another super hard one, but I narrowed it down to The Terminator, which was the very first Terminator when like Arnold Schwarzenegger was like the bad Terminator, and then in the second one he's like the good one or whatever, you know what I mean? But that was cool, like how they did that. I mean, James Cameron is one of my favorite directors, and you know he's got that whole Avatar thing going on now, which has made like hundreds of millions of dollars, and the thing is just like a powerhouse. But yeah, James Cameron's a fantastic director. I guess if there was a thing like favorite 80's actor, I guess I would pick Arnold Schwarzenegger as well. That's just a little, I guess, side note in there. The next one, your favorite 1980's cartoon. For me, it's Inspector Gadget. I remember they showed them on Nickelodeon when I was really young, and I used to collect all the different stuff for it, like the little action figures, and I think one of the places was at either McDonald's or Burger King or something. They were doing, you know, the promotion for Inspector Gadget, and then there was like the other time, like when the Inspector Gadget movie came out with, I think Matthew Broderick was in there, and that was just atrocious. But I'm talking more or less about the cartoon itself, you know, not the movie. I mean, don't even like waste your time on that. It's a joke. But yeah, the Inspector Gadget cartoon was very good. Your favorite 80's toy? Mine was just pretty basic. I was into the little G.I. Joe figures. I used to have about close to 200 of them. And once in a while I used to like lend them out to friends, and we used to trade them, and you know, back and forth. But the thing that always like upset me was with the legs and the arms, like the joints on there were kind of flimsy. Like if you were real active using them, bending them a lot, and they would go limp, you know. And like I remember my dad would try to fix them. Like he would get like this little mini screwdriver out and try to like go in there and tighten them up and stuff. But it was never the same, because usually like when you went and tried to fix them, they would be too stiff. You couldn't even bend them anymore. But he used to just have to like, you know, walk them around like their legs were stiff. But yeah, the final question here is your favorite 80's video game. And this one was a little bit hard, but I mean, the game that I'm going to mention pretty much just made it into the 80's, and the one I'm mentioning is Final Fight, which is the arcade version, and I believe that was early 1989, so it does technically count. But yeah, so those are the 5 questions there, and once again, please check out Danks, please check out Tyrone, which is Radicus, and also Zackets X, which is a new member of the gaming community here, and you know, I'd like it if some of you guys can go over there and welcome him into our big family here. Yeah, so I hope everybody's having a good weekend. It's pretty early Sunday morning. The reason why I made this video so early is because I have a number of things to do today, and figured if I didn't get it done early, I wouldn't even have it up. So here you go, and hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for watching. Take care.